Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
And the keeper has it. Kamavinga. Doué.
Rabiot.
Olise. Koundé. Koundé
Has been caught there, it's a foul.
Mbappe has a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way.
That's a little off target. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Koundé.
Rabiot.
Rabiot looking for a runner.
Danger averted for now.
Rabiot,
And that's aimed into the middle. That's going to go a long way.
that is a little undercooked.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Dembele. Doué. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe! Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Østigard shifted upfield. Koundé. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Olise.
Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Koundé
With the short one.
cross needs to be good.
And that has been clubbed away.
Dembele,
Looking to get on the end of this.
and that's the keeper's ball.
Moved on forwards.
And here's Haaland. Berger. Proves too strong. Dembele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Dembele spread out to the left. Aim forwards. Berger. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great ball if he can get there. Can he spot Mbappe?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Rabiot. Doué. Olise. And it's Rabiot. Koundé gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. Wins the duel this time. Koundé. Rabiot. And here's Doué. Played out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Haaland, and the ball's come loose here. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
France seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Doué. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Shot, surely! Østigard can get it clear. Played into the middle. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise. And here's Mbappe. It's Dembele! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Quality ball. Saliba.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland chasing after it. Olise. And here's Mbappe.
And they've got rid.
Koundé. Upamecano. Koundé. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. He is just caressing the ball. Norway still without a single shot on target. Mbappe!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Doué. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Doué. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's onside. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. Doué. Rabiot. Doué. Camavinga shifted upfield. Succumbs to the pressure. Ryerson moved on forwards. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Saliba. Hernandez. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Doué. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Berger. Big chance! Goal! Norway! The breakthrough strike!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Norway have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Koundé looks to get on the end of this. Berger. Played with finesse. Tries to get it clear. Ball is over the line. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rabiot. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. And here's Haaland. Haaland knocks it out wide. Upamecano. Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. Camavinga. Aim forwards. Out towards the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A chance to play it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Koundé. Camavinga, gently done. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Camavinga. Oh, it's Dembele. No way through, so back it comes. It's anyone's ball now. Olise, and again! Moved on forwards. Saliba. Rabiot. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Reyes. That's been drilled forward. Upamecano. Rabiot. Olise. And it's Koundé. Deftly away. Camavinga. Rabiot. Oh, nice touch. Camavinga. Rabiot. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Doué. Dembele. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Over to the left, played in with purpose. Ødegaard. Ødegaard goes forward.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Dembele. He's had a shot!
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. Doué. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Hernandez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Olise. Nice control. And here's Olise. Great position. Dembele hits it! And yes, it's there! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Plenty waiting in the middle. Berger. Cleared without complication. Does really well to win the ball there. Rabiot. Doué. Now it's Haaland. Haaland knocks it out wide. Lobbed in behind. Upamecano attempts a clearance. That's a cute ball. That has been knocked clear. Berger. And that was very necessary. Østigard shifted upfield. He's in plenty of space here. Berger. Delivered with... climbs up big! Now who's going to be first to this? Ødegaard. Aim forwards. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ødegaard. Great run on the overlap here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saliba. Lofted upfield. Played out to the right. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Muscular approach does pay off here. Doué. Camavinga. Rabiot. Doué. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Saliba. Camavinga. Upamecano. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Camavinga. Koundé. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Doué. And it's Doué. Doué stood his ground strongly. And it's played in. And he won't reach that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Up he goes! He's delivered all right! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Norway take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Camavinga played out to the left flank. Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Doué. Mbappe. Koundé. Olise. Rabiot. Koundé. Camavinga. Koundé. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Driven forward. And here's Dembele. Mbappe, spread out to the left. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. And here's Olise. Olise! Well, the ball's come loose here. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. Doué. Rabiot. Aim forwards. And here's his shooting! They've played it short. Tries a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Up towards the front line. And there's the end of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. Kunde, Kamavinga, now it's Haaland. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Saliba, Doué. Dembele, Olise! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
Moved on forwards. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Berger. Rabiot. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Kamavinga. Olise. Ødegaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba. Haaland. Tries a measured ball. That's the throw. Kamavinga. Kamavinga shifted upfield. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele's delivery. Ødegaard can get it clear. Haaland. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Olise. Probing pass. Cuts out the pass. Decent progress down the left. Cross in. And he's heaved it away. Kamavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doué. Saliba. Upamecano. Doué. Rabiot. Doué. Kamavinga, gently done. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. And here's Haaland. Applies the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ødegaard. Played out wide. That's really well manoeuvred. Shot a goal! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Haaland clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
France can make their change now with a break in play. Koundé. Nkunku. Camavinga. And it's Nkunku. Succumbs to the pressure. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Saliba. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Nkunku. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Koundé. And here's Dembele. Hernandez with the delivery. Ødegaard attempts a clearance. He's found the way through. Rabiot. Olise. And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Olise.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they...
Chance! And he thumps it clear. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And again the keeper stands strong. Upamecano getting this one clear. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Time to deliver. Hernandez getting this one clear. Crossed it again. Keeper's dealt with that. Upamecano. Almost an hour gone. Camavinga shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nkunku. Dembele.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
That's good play. No foul, says the referee.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Aim forwards. Now it's... And a chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Norway take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
It's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Nkunku. Mbappe. Out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's gone direct. Defending of the desperate variety. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Koundé picks it up now. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. Koundé. Rabiot. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, delicate chip through. Koundé makes the interception. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Haaland played out towards the right wing. Done delicately. And the pass is intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment. And the shot! Oh, bang on target. Saliba, gently done. Olise. Nkunku. He's in here, shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ødegaard. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Upamecano cuts it out. And it's Nkunku. And that is as far as they're going to go. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Koundé charging forward down that flank. Olise. Up towards the front line. Dembele. Over to the left. Hernandez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's there to clear it. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. Nkunku. And he's there to get it away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise. Haaland. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And here's Haaland. Haaland, decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Great chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Rabiot. Camavinga. Played towards the other side. Koundé. Now he's off and running. And it's Koundé. He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Koundé. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Olise! And they can counter here. Oh, it's come loose. Kamavinga. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Kamavinga. Olise spread out to the left. Hernandez. He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Koundé. Koundé's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ødegaard shifted upfield. Koundé. Now Hauger. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Saliba. Aim forwards. Now Hauger. Berger. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kamavinga. Hernandez chooses to go cross-field. Nkunku. He's being urged to shoot. It's mbappe! He scores!
France, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele, and it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice looking ball. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Klaus. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that is out of play. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Rabiot. That has found him in acres of space.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. And it's Nkunku.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Saliba. And he goes cross-field.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And it's played forward. Into the last 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga cuts it out. Rabiot. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Nkunku. Mbappe. And here's Olise. Out towards the flank. Hernandez. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Norway nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Saliba. Oh, he's found support out wide.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Camavinga looks to the other side. Klaus. Nkunku. Oh, that is Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Needs a quality cross. Now it's there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Smashing header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rabiot shifted upfield. Ah, he's given it away. Out to the left it goes. It's the Kamavinga! That's got him rattled. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rabiot. Klaus. Now it's Olise. And they've got a throw. There are a few waiting for it. Cross from Odegaard. That has been knocked clear. And that is that. Norway proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. So what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Norway